Got to get it started off right, Teddy. Got to get the show started right. What's up, man? It's NBA Talk with Jay. We back at the house in our element, man. We're trying to get some cash. It's Tuesday with our guy Teddy Covers. As always, go follow him on Twitter at Teddy_Covers. What's up with you, Teddy? I must say you're a cool guy. You're even cooler in person, man. I had a good time with you and your wife.
No, I'm pretty lame in person. But so first of all, I want to say it was really good to hang out with you here in Vegas. But more than that, all right. Here you are, okay? There's lots of guys come to Vegas, and by like day 3, day 4, they just disappeared. Did you get a call from them a week after they went back home? Like, I went out. That was the end of it. You were doing shows the whole way through. So for those of you out there in viewer land, all right, Jay today, all right, started this morning in Vegas, flew home, got off the plane, raced home so you could do the show right here. That's number one, dedication. That's dedication, man. And number 2, it's a guy who cares about his craft. And I saw that all weekend. I mean, you met Friday. I hate to bring it up, but the Clips Jazz game, that you just love the Clip. Dude, you were busted up over that game. You were
still pissed.
And that's what you want from your hit. You don't want your capper to be like, oh yeah, whatever. We got another one tomorrow. You want your capper to be like, I'm gutted. I'm gutted right now. And I can say from personal experience, Jay was gutted that night. And he bounced back strong. That's what you do. So it was really good hanging out with you. I don't mean to blow smoke up your ass, but I just want to make sure that the viewers recognize you're a guy that partied all weekend in Vegas. We're like, yeah, I'm doing a show anyway. Get your butt home, and here we are. So thanks for tuning in. And it was real good to meet you.
Exactly. Appreciate that, Teddy. I agree with everything you said, man. I know that I'm passionate about it. I take this shit serious, but let's get some cash, man. Yeah, like you said, that's why we're doing the show an hour later today as well, man. I had to get off the flight, get back to the house, get ready, take a shower and stuff, man. But Teddy, it's all business here. Let's get straight to it. Let's go to only 4 games today. Let's go to the streets of Orlando real quick. We got the Warriors here. Line opened up at 8.5. It's down to 7.5 now. You got the Magic 7.5 point underdogs at the house. The worst offense in the league over the past 5 games. They don't have Suggs. We got a total of 215 here, Teddy. We know that there's no Steph. You like anything in this game?
I mean, if I'm going to play anything here, I'll play under. You talked about Orlando's inability to put the biscuit in the basket, and that's been, fairly consistent for them this season. I'm not anticipating that's going to change a whole lot tonight without Suggs in the lineup. And, it's a Magic team that we just saw them favored. And they covered against the opener against the favor against OKC. Didn't cover against the closing number in that ballgame. But it's certainly not a Magic team that's trying to win games right now. We've seen the runs when they're down 20 to make it competitive, but we're not seeing Orlando balls to the wall to win ballgames. Certainly not back-to-back ballgames. Tough for me to get to the window with Orlando. I don't know what to do with Golden State right now. Let's be honest. Back-to-back losses, no Curry. I'm not confident in my power rating number for the Warriors without Steph. I was like, do I take off 3? Do I take off 5? Do I take off 7? Do I take off 1? I'm a little bit all over the map with my power rating number on Golden State, and I don't have a good feel for it right now. But what I do have a good feel for is that this is not a Warriors team that is going to be outscoring people right now. It's a Warriors team that has to play defense. They have to win with defense. An Orlando team that does not respond well to opponents that play good defense. Lowest total on the board is the lowest total on the board for a reason. Lean under in Orlando and Golden State. That's just a lean. Nothing in my pocket as of yet.
It's a tough card, man, I must say. And we know that the Warriors, so you look at this game, man, so they have the heat on deck, and you kind of wonder about, is it a look ahead? These teams know when they're just better or they're not as good as another team. I'm pretty sure they're in their heads saying, look, it's not like we're going to come to play versus the Heat, but they know they're not walking out of Miami with a win. Not very likely without Steph. So I could see the Warriors coming in here winning this game, smacking the Magic up, a team that they can get a win over. And then I'm not going to say lay down tomorrow, but let's just say these NBA players know when they really have a chance to win. I don't think they know that they have much chance to win. And look at this, Teddy. If Draymond plays today, he's probably going to rest tomorrow as well. So I see them actually, it sounds kind of crazy, but I see them taking this game a little bit more serious for the simple fact they know they can win this one and stack up that win. They're not winning tomorrow. So with Teddy, what was you about to say?
Well, the one thing you got to be worried about, like, look at Philadelphia, where they're like, all right, we're gonna step in and bring everyone against Toronto, and they lose that game, and they come back the next night and rest everybody, and they win straight up as 8-point dogs. I mean, it's not unusual to see that scenario where, in fact, the next game we're going to talk about, the Hawks-Knicks, the reason I'm not playing the Hawks is because Randall's out. A lot of times when that first game, when guys miss one game, everybody else gets more shots, everybody else brings it. And that definitely concerns me for those one-game absence situations like we could see for Golden State tomorrow in Miami.
Yeah, that's a good point. I know my guy Ronald. Likes Warriors first half, man. I want to ride with my guy Ronald. I know my guy Friday as well is on Warriors first quarter. That's the way I'd be looking in this game. Warriors early here. You could really see them possibly trying to save some energy for tomorrow's game, but it wouldn't be a bit surprised to see this be a trifecta spot for me. They're missing Suggs. This Magic team is basically like a defensive team. They have to do it with defense. They're not doing it with offense. So if Draymond Green, hey, they're just coming off a loss at the house. Draymond Green's come here and tell them, hey, look, let's lock these guys up, man. Still got Clay, still got Wiggins. I may make a small play here on Warriors first quarter, first half, my guys. It's called me crazy, but that's crazy. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people like that, but I heavy lean to Warriors first quarter, first half. I'm pretty sure I'll ride with my guy Friday and Ronald there, man. Let's go over here to the streets that Teddy was talking about, man. Let's go over here to the Knicks. Do I got some pants on, man? No, I don't have no pants on today, man. I might be eating chicken today. I might be eating bird today, man. If I had one play today, top player today, it would be the Hawks here. And why do I think they're good? I don't think it's not because of Randall. I don't care about that. This team has lost 3 straight meetings to the Knicks this year. Obviously, it's a triple revenge spot. When it's triple revenge, I'm either taking the team with triple revenge or I'm just staying off. You look at what's happened, right? So, and the Knicks had playoff revenge for them, right? So we can't I'm not surprised that the Knicks have beaten them 3 straight times this year, especially after getting kicked out of the playoffs last year. But first game up, the Hawks were favored by 8 at the house. They ended up losing that one by 9. Then the Knicks were favored by 5.5 at the house. They ended up covering, winning by 14. Then the third game, it goes to Atlanta. They're favored by 1.5. So they lose the game 108 to 117, Teddy. Favored by 1.5. Now this line opened up at -1 on the road. In my opinion, this line is all over the Hawks. I think it's telling a good story. The Hawks get this win tonight, man. Obviously, no Randall out there helps. I don't think this is a case where, he's out, everyone's going to step up. Even though he's been playing bad, Teddy, it's worth to note. But I like the Hawks here, man. I hadn't bet it yet. Me personally, if you saw me on Twitter, I said I'm waiting on Bogdanovich. He's a big piece. They're already missing Collins. They're missing a couple other players as well. So they will need Bogdanovich in this game, Teddy, and I'm not betting it without him in there. Lou Williams, the other guy.
Yeah, Lou Williams isn't playing tonight either.
Not like he means a lot, though. Fuck.
Yeah, Lou Williams hasn't been a big factor for them at all. But the Knicks showed sign. Post All-Star break, the Knicks probably played their best basketball of the year. They had that blowout win over Dallas. They beat the Clippers by a margin. They took Phoenix to the wire. Took Brooklyn to the wire, beat Portland, beat Washington. At the same time, it kind of like that game against the Jazz the other night, it sort of felt like the Knicks are realizing, all right, we're okay, but we ain't going to be there this year. When you look at the standings in the Eastern Conference, it's pretty clear right now who's going to be in and who isn't across the board. In fact, teams on the outside looking in right now. Maybe San Antonio can sneak in.
Hell no. No, sir.
But the Wizards ain't getting there. The Knicks ain't getting there. The loss to the Jazz, the non-competitive loss to the Jazz over the weekend, I think might have been the final nail in the coffin for a team that's been talking the talk and trying to get there, but just not good enough this year. So final nail in the coffin, yeah, you're looking to bet against a team like that. However, the issue for me is Randall out one game. That makes the Knicks better, not worse. In a one-game scenario, and the markets move this way, I want to move the other way. So I was with you in looking to the Atlanta side here. I thought the spot was right. Certainly with the Hawks coming off a disappointing showing in their loss against the Warriors, down by margin early in that ballgame. They've been pretty good at bouncing back off a loss of late. Certainly, we like Trae Young in Madison Square Garden where he can play the villain. But the point spread here is just not right. It's 3.5. It's lean Atlanta, but I'm not getting a window there.
I like the Hawks here, man. I can't say official right now because I hadn't bet. Well, as soon as Bogdanovich is in there, I'm hopping on the Hawks, man. I don't care that Randall's out. In my opinion, even though he's been not playing as well, he's still a guy that the defense has to worry about. He still can rebound for not a big team out there, guys. So and he seemed to find some success versus the Hawks as well. Certain matchup disadvantages. Hawks, the only way I'd play this one, I think they get it there early enough. And Teddy, you kind of talked me into it even more, saying so they do have 11 games to go. They're 5.5 games back. This could be a big game for the Knicks if they beat the Hawks, right? If they really want to I mean, who the hell is trying to fight to make the 10 seed? Like, what are we doing here? But and the Knicks, they're bringing Tibbs back next year. I'm not sure if the players agree with that, but regardless, you basically talking to it. If the Knicks are kind of like, oh, well, this season's over, the Hawks are still have plenty to play for. Yeah, that's all the more reason why I would like the Hawks tonight. The more motivated team, one that's probably playing for more as well, and one that at least likes their coach a little bit more. So the Knicks have been at the house for a little while, but Hawks early and often, the only way I look in this one, Teddy, I'll be perfectly honest, I can't play it without Bogdanovich. I'm being the perfect honest. So I'm waiting for Bogdanovich to be ruled in. If this is a must-win game for the Hawks, he should be in there. I'll be waiting for it. I like the Hawks here, man. I like the Hawks here. Teddy, 2 more games. Let's go over here to the streets of Milwaukee real quick. We got the Bucks here laying 7.5 points versus the Bulls. It's going up to 8 now. I know Levine is questionable. You don't have Middleton. Giannis is back. A lot going on in this game, Teddy. The Bucks basically own the Bulls. I believe they're 9-1 straight up last 10 games. You like some of this game, my brother?
So the Bulls are a team I've been banging my head against the wall with for some time now. You know, I cannot get Chicago right. I can't get them right when I bet on them. I can't get them right when I bet against them. I faded them last night. They play a great second half and take care of business against Toronto, pull away late. Ended up winning that game by margin. And that had a lot to do with the Raptors' inability to hit a three-pointer last night. They were ice cold all night from beyond the arc. And I continue to think that Chicago is a team in many regards I'd rather be fading than betting. But my read on the Bulls has been lousy. And when you have a team like that, you try not to, at least for now, I can't say, all right, now here's a spot. Tonight's a spot to bet against Chicago, okay? They got the win last night. Jack Levine may not play this evening. That's why all the money's coming from Milwaukee. You got a Bucks team that is interested, even without Middleton. And look at how little Middleton affects the betting markets. Middleton ruled out, and the money comes from Milwaukee, which tells us how deep the Bucks really are. When one of their all-stars is out and they're taking money. But this is one of those scenarios where, if you like the Bucks, you got in at 5.5, great. You got in at 6, great. You got in at 7, great. Winning bettors are not going to go to the window and lay 8 with Milwaukee tonight. Okay. You've missed a number. It's one of those games. Hey, I missed it. So let's find a better one tomorrow. But when you talk about betting skills versus handicapping skills, Milwaukee's the play. But betting-wise, if you haven't bet it yet, you cannot realistically expect to make a profit day in, day out, getting 3-4 points the worst of it. And that's what you're doing right now with Milwaukee. So lean Bucks, not going to get there. We already missed it.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. I'm glad that you said that, man. You don't have to bet a game. It's only 4 games today. I'll be honest with you guys. There's like at least 3 spots tomorrow that are lovely spots. 2 I know for sure that I'll be on already. I'm telling you that right now. I'll be on, and they're much better spots than today. So I'm talking about these are shits that you could bet like over. And I might do a night show tonight and let y'all know what I'm looking at. These
I already know.
No, these are we can't give them to them too. What,
I already know what they are.
Wait. All right. Well, we'll talk. We're gonna talk. I'm gonna do a night show tonight though. Come on, Ted. No, I know what they are, but you're gonna want to get on them in the morning. But I'll do a night show tonight. I'm glad you said that. Don't have to bet every game. It's a tough one for me. I do think Middleton means more than the betting market is giving to them. I think what they're saying is that Levine means more to the Bulls than what Middleton is meaning to the Bucks. That's why you see the money coming in. And sometimes Levine will be listed questionable, will still play. Obviously, this is a back-to-back, but it's not third game in 4 nights. They did have 2 days rest before that last one. So it's a tough game for me. Bucks, not in a situation I'd like to bet them. I'm not laying 8 with the home team coming off a 4-game road trip, even if they did go 2-2. So it's a tough game for me. Not betting it, man. This is a tough game for me. I hate forcing bets, especially with a loss, Teddy. Last game up, we got the Nuggets here. We're going to hit the dispensary real quick. We got the Nuggets here laying 6.5 versus the Clippers, man. I don't know what to say about this Clippers team, Teddy. They're really starting to revert back to the mean here. This is one of the – I don't want to talk about this team, Teddy. What you like today? I'm still pissed at these fuckers.
So let me talk about the Clips for a minute, because in my mind, the Clips are a really difficult handicap right now.
Oh, okay? Boy.
You look at their status, all right? They're 6 games behind the T-Wolves, all right? They're not moving up in the standings. They're 4.5 games ahead of the Lakers. All right. They're not moving down in the standings. The Clips are going to the postseason as the number 8 seed in the NBA, which leaves them with precious little motivation down the stretch of the regular season. And I think we're seeing that, because it was one of those scenarios. It was one of those scenarios in that loss to Utah where I was afraid, hey, the Jazz, without Mitchell for the one game, they're going to show up, and they did. That happens all, just like I'm worried about betting against the Knicks tonight without Randall. But it's now a Clippers team. It's 3 straight losses for their last 5. The only thing they've beaten that, the only thing they've beaten in the last 10 are Lakers, Rockets, Wizards, and Pistons. They're only beating the bad teams right now, and the motivation isn't there. So my gut reaction was look at the Clips, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm not seeing what I want to see out of the Clips. I need the buy sign on the Clips right now before I get to the window with them. Denver's not playing good. If you look at the Nuggets roster, man, it feels like once again, this team's overachieved.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Denver's good. They're not that good. Jokic is an MVP candidate, but the pieces around him are complementary pieces. I don't look at the Nuggets as a team that's primed to make noise in the postseason. I don't look at the Nuggets as a team that I'm excited about laying points with. But off the back-to-back losses to Cleveland and Boston, especially that badly played game against the Celtics, it is kind of a Nuggets spot, but they've been bad home chalk all year. My initial lean was Clips. The more I looked at it, the more I thought about it, the less I wanted to play it. So this is a pass for me. The closest I came to playing anything today was the same thing you. I came close.
People in the chat.
Atlanta Plus.
I love you guys in the chat, man, but you can't be giving me false info, man. Is he out? I didn't see anything about Jokic being out. I don't see it. I don't see it anywhere, my guys. So I mean, obviously that would be huge, but I don't see it. It's like 5 people in the chat. I don't know, bro. What would he get suspended for? I don't see him. I don't see.
Well, Jokic, he did. He was involved in a minor altercation with Marcus Smart the other night.
Oh shit! I thought I read some.
Yeah. You saw him
I read something about it, but did dog? What the fuck? Did he get suspended or did he just get fined? Because this really
I haven't
obviously
seen anything that says suspension or close to suspension. The markets aren't showing any signs of it.
Right.
It's not listed on any of the injury sites or anything like that. So if anything happens with Jokic, it's not in the marketplace yet. It's not priced in the marketplace yet.
I think I just saw fine.
Yeah, that would be breaking news as opposed to it's not. I'm seeing again. It's not saying it's not happening.
Right,
but
it would
right
be popping.
That line, there's no sign of it happening.
That line would be getting popped. I can tell you that for sure. We got the Wager Talk live odds screen up right now. No, it's 6.5 across the board. It's 1.6 at bookmaker, but 7 at Circa. Yeah, no, no signs of that, guys. But I just always want to say, hey, we, you know what I'm saying? We got to give out the actionable info, not the wrong info. What you about to say, Teddy?
Yeah, just that one, the feed you were talking about from the 1.6. That particular offshore book has been slow. It's those lines aren't right now. Okay. I'm sure it's a 6.5 or a 7 right now. And there's 7's popping here in Vegas. 7 at Circa, 7 at Wynn, 7 at Stations. So the money's coming the other way.
Got you. Yeah, no, it's a tough one for me, man. Let's talk about some shirts, man. I'm not talking about these damn Clippers no more. I can't stand that team, man. I don't know what to say about that team. They're so hard to cap, but like I say, shirts, NbaTalkWithJay@gmail.com. If you've already ordered a shirt, guys, you do have your tracking number. I see you in the chat, Mitch. Check your spam folder if you don't mind. As soon as they go out, you get that email right back with your tracking number. I appreciate everybody for the supporting the channel. Let's keep it going, my guys. I got the Smack City shirt right now, man. Let's get some cash. Let's get to some free NBA picks as always, man. Go check about Teddy. You will be able to use the promo code 3 days. J19, I believe this is the last week to use the promo code as well. All access, college basketball plays, and NBA. Whatever Teddy has up, you can get all his plays 3 days, all access for 19. Anybody that I have on the show. It's also $2 Tuesday over there at Wager Talk as well, and a 3 plays for $5 over there at Sports Memo. Go check us out. Teddy, what you liking today and how you been? What do you have over there at Wager Talk, my brother?
Yeah, I've been running real good the last couple of weeks. Yeah, the NBA's been good. The March Madness has been good. The other tournaments have been fine. We're making money. It's been a good couple of weeks. A good month of March, really get back to February. I don't have anything in the NBA posted, and I wanted to go through the game. I wanted to go through them with you one more time just to make sure. And I'm not going to be posting in the NBA tonight. I do have one college play up for this evening in the NIT. It's NIT on ESPN. And of course, over the course of the next 24 hours, we'll be posting Sweet 16 plays as well. And as you mentioned, tomorrow's card in the association has some attractive looking, certainly some attractive looking spots. We'll see how the markets react over the course of the next 24 hours. But just a single play right now for Tuesday up and available over at Wager Talk and SportsMemo.com. We'll have, I think, a much deeper card tomorrow.
A lot deeper card. I'm doing a night show tonight. I'm telling you that right now. I'm doing a night show. Maybe 10 Eastern. We'll see what time I fall. We'll see what time. I might try to get a nap or some shit in there.
Yeah.
But I'm doing a night show tonight because there's two lines that's gonna move tomorrow, guys. I mean, nothing's guaranteed, but this shit's moving as soon as they come out. But let's go, man. I had made a play. I want heavy leans to Warriors first half full game. I think I'm gonna ride with my guys, man. Like I say, there's Reynolds played, and I'm riding with Warriors first half. This is my guy Friday. My guy knows a guy on Twitter, first quarter. I'm gonna ride with them. I like those cashers. And me personally, man, I'm gonna take the Hawks. I'm gonna take the Hawks -3. Bogdanovich should be in there. Hopefully he's not ruled out. I see the Hawks coming to play today. Maybe you get a little bit of that Nick Teddy just put me on to something else. What if the Knicks are like, this season's low-key kind of done? I mean, you look at how do you get smacked up by the Jazz like that without Bogdanovich and Mitchell, man? Maybe this team is kind of starting to like wave the white flag. So be interested to see what happens tonight. The Knicks are not out of it. If they win this game, that will be huge for them possibly. So they should view this as a must-win, but the Hawks have been losers as well, not playing good basketball. I lost 3 straight in a row to the Knicks this year. Yeah, triple revenge spot. I'll put a little something on Hawks -3. Warriors first quarter -2, first half -4, Hawks -3. Small plays for me today. Tomorrow, full units. So I'm going half unit in all 3 of those plays. 777 people watching live right now. Hit the like button, subscribe. You like some shirts? Email me or DM me on Twitter right now. We'll definitely get you taken care of. Got all the shirts right there, man. We send them out. It'll be out next morning. You see what I'm saying? Teddy, you forgot to get one too, man. But we appreciate everybody for tuning in. Hit the like button, subscribe. That's my guy. My guy Teddy. Go follow him on Twitter at Teddy_covers. You can follow me as well at JMoneyIsMoney. I appreciate those 2 people for the donations as well in the chat, man. Let's get some cash today. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Hit the like button, subscribe. We out back tonight with more plays. Let's go, my guys.